quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Return starts from the goal line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Pat Surtain has it! And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it, opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10 now. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Hey, hey, check that. 60 Bison.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Go, Street. Go.
And they pitch it to him. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play will...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts from the goal line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure. Doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 41. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got a man left. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3 now. Again, Mahomes to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes finds his man Gray. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another throw for Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, break. Hawk 70. Hawks. Warriors 70. Come on, come on. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles are on the move here. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Go. 18, Rattler. 18. Ready, ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Nice completion there from the rookie passer out of Florida State. Good for a 1st down.
Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds Johnson. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They are throwing it again. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
On the double. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll throw it yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Rig alert.
They send a man in motion.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he brings this one in, but does so out of bounds. That throw just took him too close to the boundary. We've got fourth down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Buda Baker picks it off. And he pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chiefs put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 28. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Eagles take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Let's go now.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Here we go, Scott. Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Looking to throw. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Full extension, and he brings it in! So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Stephanie. Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Come on. Hey, Warriors, 70.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Get it. Chap. Let go.
They pitch it out to him here. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready. Chap alert. 2. Ready.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this is a huge loss on the play.
18, Pioneer. Street.
They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first. They've got a man in motion. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Right side.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. On the move, headed right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Zach Bond with the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. From the red zone now. That's caught at the 4. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This our last play of the quarter. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. It's a race down the right side. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Man in motion here. He pitches it, and he's able to fight this down to the 2. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
He'll pitch it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Yellow.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Flush down out to his left. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The field opened up, and he simply takes off. This is a reason that even the quarterbacks are timed in the 40-yard dash at the combine, because the elite, well, they can make a big chunk run just like that.
Mahomes on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And no turnover, it's gonna stay with the offense. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys gotta stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble, they just forced.
They do, gotta bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed, and you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's gonna be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 3 now. From the 36. He's on the move. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Caught by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Chased out, and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Here we go, stripes. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Connects with Johnson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Cup 19. Stephanie.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. Here's Mahomes now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Searches from the pocket. Has a man. It's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Gotta hurry this to the line. Trying again, following the set. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Come on.
All right, one more snap to play here. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have... clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a quality gain up to the 13. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road. And there's some dejected faces now as they leave this football field.
Oh, and that flight home, oh, it's going to be a long one, a silent one, as they ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, even on the road. And heading home just gives them all extra time to think about what went wrong, but more importantly, how to fix it.
That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotts. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long.